Hi, Maria here. Welcome to my channel. Today, I want to share with you my top 10 winter fragrances. So these are the ones that I'm super excited to pull out and wear in the colder weather. And usually January is the coldest month of the year for us here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. So without further ado, let's get into this. Now, the first one I want to talk about is Florence by Swiss Arabian. Now, this is similar. I don't know what the deal is, but this bottle leaks terribly. This fragrance is kind of similar to Roses Vanille. So it's very similar to Roses Vanille. So kind of that tart rose fragrance. This is a powerhouse. Like, it lasts forever on the skin. If you're a fan of Roses Vanille, but you want something a little more affordable, Florence by Swiss Arabian is fantastic. It opens up with some lemon. I think there's bergamot in here. There's watery notes, although I don't get any watery notes. This has rose and then also praline in it. There's a bunch of woody notes in here too. What I get is that sweet, mouth-watering tart rose with that praline. So super sweet and syrupy. This thing lasts like 12 hours on the skin. And although it's super sweet, with that lemon in there, it keeps it from getting too cloying. So this one's great. Definitely a massive projector for the colder weather. So love this one, Florence by Swiss Arabian. Next one is actually by Swiss Arabian too, and it is Sheikh Oud. Now this fragrance, it's so gorgeous. It's got oud in it, but it's like a palatable oud. It's not too strong. It's got rose, it's got praline as well. And where Florence is that tart rose combo that's similar to Roses Vanille, this one is similar to Lancome's Oud Bouquet. So this, I would say, is a little bit more woody, not quite as velvety is Oud Bouquet, but it still gives you that feeling. So that sweet, delectable rose and kind of, yeah, somehow this one just feels velvety. It's very opulent and rich smelling. Fantastic projector as well. And this one's gonna last like 10 plus hours on the skin. So absolutely gorgeous. And to me, this one, it performs best in those cooler months because it is so potent. So Sheikh Oud by Swiss Arabian. The next one is a combination that I can't get enough of, and that is Angel Muse by Mugler coupled with Angelic Elixir or Angel Share by Kilian. This is the Dua Dupe. So this combination is so delicious. So Angel Muse gives you this beautiful kind of hazelnut cocoa spread smell with some patchouli and a little bit of tartness. The Angelic Elixir or Angel Share is super boozy. Like, it smells like a sweet kind of almost sugary, boozy apple fragrance. So yeah, you get major booze in there. So the combination of the two, both of them have a little hint of tartness, so it keeps it from getting cloying, but this just kind of smooths this out. So where I find Angel Share just a little bit too almost tart slash sweet, like I find it almost tooth-achingly sweet, I find that the Angel Muse, although it's sweet as well, somehow tempers it down. So this combination is just phenomenal. So love this. So yeah, can't wait to wear this and talk about cozy and delicious for that cold weather. Perfect. Next is newer to my collection, and it is Hot Couture EDP by Givenchy. I don't really know how to describe this one. This one has raspberry in it. That's definitely more of the star of the show, although it's still not like super in-your-face raspberry. So you get that raspberry, but there's also pepper in it, which I definitely pick up on. There's a vetiver in this one. So it's a little bit of a spicy, drier fragrance to me. It's quite sexy, but kind of cozy at the same time. So this fragrance on my sister, and this she wore for years, I found that I really noticed the raspberry on her. On me, I notice more of the vetiver and the pepper, and just a hint of sweetness. This also has just a slight cigarette vibe. So it smells to me more than smelling gourmand or like a fruity fragrance. It smells like a perfume. It smells like a grown woman perfume, slightly sensual and perfect for that winter weather. So if you're wanting to smell kind of grown woman, classy, but traditional, I'd say this is a great option, and I'm really looking forward to wearing this in the winter. Another fragrance that I can't wait to wear for winter is Replicas by the Fireplace. Now this is kind of a woody vanilla fragrance that has chestnut in it, and it comes across slightly marshmallowy to me. Oh, it smells so amazing. So it smells like a fire that's actually burning. So you get that wood burning fire, you get a little bit of nuttiness from the chestnut, but then the vanilla comes across more like a marshmallow to me. So it smells like roasting a marshmallow on a fire. So I just think this one's super cozy. Doesn't last long, but it's wonderful for those winter evenings. And it's definitely snuggle worthy. It's not overpowering. So it's perfect for kind of that cuddling, you know, evening, watching movies, sitting by the fire, that kind of fragrance. This is perfect for it. Next fragrance that is rather new to my collection that I'm super excited to wear is Camra's Lattafa. Now this is similar to Angel Share in that it has a booziness. There's cinnamon in this. There's dates, there's nutmeg, there's tons of wood, there's tonka, there's like praline, I think. It's a boozy, sweet, luscious fragrance, and yeah, super sexy, super powerhouse. So as far as like projecting in the winter, like through your winter coat, through the cold weather, you're gonna be able to smell this. Really, really beautiful. This is kind of opulent and rich smelling too. So super excited to have this. Another fragrance that is perfect for winter is L'Interdit Rouge by Givenchy. Now this has that same tuberose DNA as the original L'Interdit, but this has ginger and blood orange in the opening. It is so delicious. Like this fragrance, it smells a little bit spicy, a little bit saucy. It's like the color of the bottle to me is perfect as far as the description is concerned. There's a sweetness to this, but also the spiciness from the ginger. To me, it smells almost like there could be peach in this too, but I don't believe there is. I think it's blood orange. But I just think that this is gorgeous. Definitely more floral with that tuberose in this, but this also has pimento in it, which kind of creates a little bit of a spiciness too. Yeah, I just think that this is beautiful. This is uber sexy, perfect for date night, but I'd wear this during the day too, but that's just me. Next fragrance I'm uber excited to wear for the winter is Kayali's Vanilla Royale Sugar Patchouli 64. Now this, it's another boozy vanilla. This I would say will be my go-to in the winter. I just think that this is absolutely delicious. So this has rum in it. It's got creme brulee. It's got vanilla. It's got brown sugar. There's oud in this one. It smells like a woody vanilla, but it's not too woody or smoky. It's just perfect. Definitely get the patchouli in there, but it's a very palatable patchouli, kind of sweet. I talk about it feeling a little bit dry, like they've dried it out, but before they dried it, they soaked it in liqueur or something, and then they've put sugar on it and kind of burnt it, and it's crisp and dehydrated, and you kind of break it, and it goes, and when you smell the patchouli, but you smell the sugar with it and the booziness. I just think it's beautiful. Definitely get that boozy vanilla woodiness, and I just think it's absolutely stunning. Just an absolute beautiful fragrance. So glad to have this in my collection, and yeah, I can't wait to wear it. Boozy, delicious vanilla, but sometimes vanilla can get cloying to me. This one doesn't get cloying. It stays super sexy. So I'm in love with it, like totally in love with it. Next fragrance that's perfect for winter that I've talked a ton about recently is Blackbird by Untamed Perfumes. Now this fragrance, to me, it's just so opulent and rich smelling. It smells like a spicy rose. So a spicy jammy rose, actually. So there's spices in here. It feels like there's a little bit of sugar in here as well. The rose is a jammy rose, and then it's got some sandalwood in here. So it's woody, yet just somehow that rose, that spicy rose, it's just stunning. So to me, this fragrance is amazing. If you want to smell rich and luxurious, like money, this would be your fragrance. Like, it's so, so gorgeous. This is an amazing projector and lasts for hours on the skin. So I'd say I get about 10 hours out of this at least. It's an extrait de parfum. Please check out Untamed Perfumes. Like, seriously, I know I talk a lot about these guys, but seriously, they've got some excellent offerings. So love Blackbird especially. I would say it's my favorite of the house, and this is probably my favorite fragrance right now in my collection. So definitely wearing this. Last fragrance I want to share with you for the winter is We Plus by Kais. Now, I have a 20% off coupon code in the description, so please check it out if you're wanting to purchase anything from these guys. They are beautiful fragrances. They're relatively affordable. Like, I think they're really affordable, actually. We Plus is simply delicious. Now, this is fully gourmand. It has chocolate in it. There's graham wafer, marshmallow. So it's, the idea of this is that it smells like a s'more. But what I get, there's quite a lot of coffee in this. To me, this smells complex. So even though it's a gourmand, even though it smells like chocolate, there's a complexity to this. I think because of that coffee, I think it's absolutely delectable. Like, I love this one. This is a great fragrance as well to layer with different fragrances. So if you want to amp up the chocolate kind of feel, you could put it with this. Or you could put this actually with Camera. You could put it with Angel Muse. You could put it with the Vanilla Sugar Patchouli. This is a fantastic layering one. The other layering one, like as an extra one, would be to use like Cherry Delight or Tom Ford's Lost Cherry to put with any of your fragrances. So putting it with this or with Camera or with By the Fireplace, Lost Cherry, or the Belayered Cherry Delight is one of my favorite dupes. Dua has one too, but using a cherry one to add to all of these fragrances is one of my favorite things to do. So love doing that one. Love the cherry with the We Plus as well. But seriously, I just can't get enough of this chocolate fragrance. Like, I just think it's amazing. So anyway, really enjoy wearing this one. Find it cozy. But this one is a massive projector, lasts a long time. I think the other thing about this one is, although you get that kind of s'more feel and the chocolate, with the coffee comes this almost like a little bit of a booziness. So I just love this one. It smells decadent and rich, but you smell like a snack. So putting this with any of your snacky type fragrances, or if you want to snackify any of your perfumes, this is a great one to go with. So that is it. Those are my favorites. I think the ones, I'm excited about wearing all of them. Like, honestly, there's not one that I'm not excited about wearing. So what about you? What are your top 3 winter fragrances? Please leave them in the comments. Other than that, I hope you have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you soon.